to the Thursday edition of Daily Trivia Live. It's Carolyn back with you for my first game of 2024. I'm super excited about today's game, you guys. It's going to be so fun. And I saw a lot of people chiming in with a hi in the chat, so hi back. Hey, what's up? And some people were talking about plans for this weekend. I think I am probably going to be, at least on Sunday, committed to watching the football playoff games. Does anyone have a team that they're rooting for? I know, we've got a lot of teams that were knocked out at this point. My beloved Patriots from back home in Massachusetts were knocked out. But there's still, there's a lot of teams to root for. The Lions, I mean, having not won in quite some time. No offense to all you, to the Lions fans out there, but I think it would be maybe nice if this year the Lions got a win. Also, I saw some people talking about the hints, the hint videos. Those were on Instagram, so if you're looking for future hints for our Thursday games, those are going to be over on the Swagbucks official Instagram. That's where you can find those. And Undercover Angel, your grandson's first birthday is coming up. Happy birthday to your grandson. That's so fun. A first birthday. I personally don't think I remember my first birthday, but I have been to a lot of first birthday parties in my capacity as a party princess, and they are always epic. They are usually very well decorated. I feel like there's some compensation being made up for the fact that the birthday child might not remember, but they are always very beautifully decorated. Take some good pictures, so that's fun. But yeah, we're going to have a really fun game today. Speaking of fun, and I'm sure, like I said, you all have fun weekend plans. Let's see, anyone have soccer, BLR17, your niece's birthday. We got a lot of birthdays coming up, you guys. That's incredible. I have a May birthday myself, so I have to wait a few more months for my birthday. But you know what? We can move on with the birthday talk. We're here to play a game, and it's National Florida Day, so bask in the sunshine of the Thursday edition of Daily Trivia Live. It's the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Let your nerves get washed away by the Gulf Coast water as you play for today's grand prize. Let's check that out. That's $1,000. $1,000. And everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple choice general trivia questions will split it. Now, in this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you win the game, they're automatically added to your prize. Otherwise, you'll have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. So don't forget about that. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Just click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching the videos. Plus sign, top left-hand corner. There it is. Of course, you're here for the final game of Second Chance Week. We love Second Chance Week, which means you're getting 3 free rejoins just for playing. Amazing. Thanks for joining our live games all week long. Today's rejoins will be credited after the game, so you're ready to go for next week. And we've got some exciting stuff coming up, so stay tuned. Each game we give away a 500 SB prize to one player who wins and claims at least 1 SB in the game. Wednesday's winner was Paul1574. Congratulations, you've already been credited. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. Yes, you. All right, now the comments are going shining for Gators on the Lake. I just found out today what that is, so let's get this game going. Here's question number 1, everyone. What kind of animal is Chuck E. Cheese? Mouse, dog, or gorilla? What kind of animal is Mr. Chuck E. Cheese? I have a funny joke about this, but I can't tell you what the joke is because then I would give away the answer. Parents have somehow been convinced that it's a good idea to take your kid to a place where the food is supposedly cooked by a giant mouse, but it's pretty good. So what do I know? It looks like 16,613 of you, 99% of you got that right. You did know that it was a mouse. Excellently done, everyone. Well done. Our next question, we'll just keep rolling, is worth 1 bonus SB, since it seems like we all had a very similar childhood experience we know about Chuck E. Cheese. And let's get going with question number 2. Which of the following dishes is breaded? Turkey chili, fried rice, or chicken fried steak? Which of those dishes is breaded? I think it's kind of funny how many things that you can bread, and it's like, wow, that is still really good. And in fact, it does enhance the dish. You just bread everything. This name is misleading. Yes, it's breaded and fried, but it's a steak fried in the style of fried chicken and not fried chicken made to look like a steak. Chicken fried steak is the answer. 16,435 of you, 97% of you got that right. I'm glad we know our fried foods. I feel very comfortable amongst you all. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB, and since we're doing so well with it, I figure let's keep on rolling. Here it is. It's question number 3. Niagara Falls sits at the border shared by Canada and which U.S. state? Florida, New York, or Texas? Got to pull out our internal maps for this question, as it were. Of course, also, Niagara Falls, home of one of my favorite episodes of The Office. They're amazing to see in person, such a powerful rush of water that it's hard to believe people from that area of Canada and New York get to see it every day if they want. That's right, it's New York. 16,254 of you, 96% of you got that question right. Well done. We are just crushing this game so far. So I feel comfortable I feel comfortable to keep going, you know? Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB as well. Here it is. It's question number 4. The world's oldest operating amusement park opened in what year? 1583, 1741, or 1827? I have to say I was pretty surprised when I learned this fact because if you had asked me just in a vacuum, I don't know if I would have said any of these years. But the oldest ride there currently is an 82-year-old roller coaster, but this park just north of Copenhagen is way older than that. Bakken has been in operation since 1583. 1583. Whoa. Okay, we got 1,523 of you. Only 9% of you got this one right. You guys, I think this is probably the toughest question I've ever seen in my time with Daily Trivia. That is wild. I've never seen a single digit number of percentage of people getting it right. I'm a little taken aback here. But I know you've got your rejoins from Second Chance Week, so feel free to come on back in our game. It looks like we've got 13,000 rejoiners. Nice. We love to have you back in the game. And I got to say, if you're one of those 1,500 people who got that one right, well done you. That was a really tough question. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. It's question number 5, almost halfway through our game. Yield the crow a pudding is an old slang term for what? Drunkenness, death, or hunger. An old slang term. So we're brushing up on our old slang terms. Also, this was in the hint video that went out on Instagram. If you're looking for hints in the future, check out the Swagbucks official Instagram. You can follow along there. These nicknames exist to put a less serious face on a serious situation. When someone yields the crow a pudding, it's another way of saying they're dead. And it looks like 9,770 of you, 66% of you, got that one right. Okay, so it's still a tough question. We lost over a third of you on that one, but definitely better than question number 4. So we're coming back a little bit. And again, that one was in our hint video on Instagram, so feel free to check those out in the future. Looks like we've got about 300 rejoiners, and we'll keep on going. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB as well, halfway through our game. It's question number 6. Which of the following is not a standard category in charades? Movie, book, or fried cuisine? Not a standard category in charades. Also, I have to say, I can't remember the last time I played charades at a dinner party, and I feel like I got to bring it back. I've been playing a lot of Ticket to Ride lately. Shout out to Ticket to Ride. Charades is challenging enough without getting hyper-specific about the categories. You don't have to worry about having to act out fried cuisine at a party. 9,902 of you, 98% of you got that right. Well done. We're back in the game, crushing our questions on the back end here. Well done, everyone. We'll keep rolling. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. I'm glad we not only know our Chuck E. Cheese, but also our charades categories. Question number 7, coming at you. In what year was the first color television demonstrated? 1928, 1937, or 1945? We're looking for the year the first color television was demonstrated. I was going to give you another hint there. That was hence my long pause, but I think you can figure it out. It took a while for TVs of any kind to become a household staple, and it wasn't until the 1970s that color TVs outsold black and white TVs, even though a color TV had been demonstrated back in 1928. Wow. Okay, this has been a really tough game. We had 1,680 of you. Only 16% of you got that question right. We're really had some brutal questions here. 2 really tough questions. Again, putting up numbers that I don't think I've really seen so far in my daily trivia time here. So if you got that right, again, pat yourself on the back. You are absolutely crushing this game today. But if you didn't get it right, I know you've got rejoins that you've been stashing, and now is as good a time as any to use one of those rejoins. 500 people back in our game. And let's keep rolling with question number 8, also worth 1 bonus SB. Here we go. Question number 8. Which of the following toys were designed by an engineer who used to work for the Pentagon? Hula hoop, Barbie, or Rock'em Sock'em Robots? A toy designed by an engineer who used to work for the Pentagon. Interesting. All three phenomenal toys, if I do say so myself. Rock'em Sock'em Robots seems like the kind of toy an engineer would create, but the answer is a toy that remains popular today. It's our girl, Barbie. 1,568 of you, 72% of you got that right. Well done. Okay, so still lost quite a few of you, 28% of you on that question, but better than our previous question. Certainly a lot better than question number 4, our roller coaster question. So, but definitely better, coming back. Barbie really taking things by storm this year. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB, and it is, in fact, believe it or not, question number 9. Here we go. In which city is the Wimbledon tennis tournament held? London, New York, or Paris? We're looking for the Wimbledon tennis tournament because, of course, there are lots of different tennis tournaments held around the world, but we're looking for Wimbledon, in fact. Since the 1890s, the best in professional tennis have competed for the honor of being named Wimbledon champion, and the matches are played at their London stadium, which means 1,546 of you have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Before we get there, I have a couple fun things to share with you. There are 2 ways to get Swagbucks towards your daily goal from this app outside of our live games. One is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Got to do your daily Tapjoy offers. Second is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play up to twice a day on your schedule. Speaking of the Daily Trivia Challenge, there's another happy hour happening tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. Now, during happy hour, all Daily Trivia Challenge payouts are doubled. Not only that, but as a special add-on, you'll be able to unlock a 3rd Daily Trivia Challenge during happy hour. Don't forget to claim your prize at the end by clicking the button. I want that for you. I want you to claim the prize at the end. Now, winning this game, of course, can feel like a fairy tale come to life. And guess what? We're bringing more fairy tales to life on Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time with a special themed game. Incredible. So join us and play for the $1,000 grand prize. I'm so stoked about this. I love fairy tales. But all right, our next question, our final question for today's game, we got to stay focused, worth 1 bonus SB. This is the pot of Swagbucks at the end of our rainbow. Here we go. Question number 10. Who directed the movies Beetlejuice, Big Fish, and Batman? David Lynch, Martin Scorsese, or Tim Burton? Since we've got all the Oscar nominations, SAG nominations, all that stuff, awards season really is what we're in coming out. It's appropriate to have a movie question. The goth kid from high school makes good. His quirky sense of style and story has given us the 3 movies I mentioned, plus Pee-wee's Big Adventure, the underrated directorial debut of Tim Burton. And 1,486 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Wow. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. This was a tough game with some tough questions, so you should feel really proud of yourself today. We've got Ellis Joseph, 1281, Jay Kugler, 12, Engels, Angela, 7, B. Carrico, 80, let's see, Emma K, 23R, Joel Gator, maybe from Florida, Sis Waromi, 26, pretty sure I butchered that username. Pierce House 2021, amazing. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job all week long, everyone. We'll see you Monday for that fairy tale